Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly Grim and Perilous Master, or Grimdark Master, I guess, because today we are kicking off our latest of Warhammer 40K campaign. This time we are playing Cubicle 7's, one of their 40K games, Wrath and Glory Revised. This is It's touted, at least, as their action-oriented Warhammer 40K game, as opposed to the intrigue-oriented Imperium Maledictum, which we have played a fair bit on the channel. But this will be our first time playing an ongoing campaign with it. So let me introduce you to the stars of our campaign, Extraction. I will mention that this campaign will contain spoilers for the Darktide Extraction product for this. So if you are intending on playing Darktide Extraction at some point, this session will likely contain spoilers for that campaign. If you don't care about that, or if you've already played it, or if you're running it, well then let me introduce you to the stars of our campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing. First up, we've got Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Argarius Halen, the Death Cult Assassin.
Very nice. Next up is our resident armor smith, Dave.
Hey everyone, I am Dave, and I am playing Xavier, who is a human Tempestus Scion.
Very nice. Nice, yeah, nice. Next up is James.
Right, I'm James, and I'm playing Sister Severina Crucius, a battle sister of the Order of our Sanctified Shield of Enoch.
Very nice. And last, but certainly not least, is Sean.
I am playing Lucionus, a member in good standing, sanctioned by the Astra Telepathica.
You seem to be insisting on that a little strongly. I think I'd like to see some paperwork.
It's coming. It's on its way.
Lost in transit in the warp. So is, such is a problem sometimes. So if, for those who saw our character creation session, at the time of recording, we're about 2 months since that. We'd had difficulty finding time to get back to this campaign, and then I was sick a couple of times. But we are back now. As a reminder, when we were setting up this game, we went through a little bit of a guide to the Gilead system, guys. We talked about who your patron would be in this campaign. And somewhat embarrassingly, I spent that entire session referring to your patron as coming from the Purifiers chapter when he is from the Absolvers chapter. So we fortunately did not have anybody comment on me routinely fucking up the name of the chapter they're from, but they are from the Absolvers chapter. You would have thought that seeing the Vow of Absolution, not Vow of Purity sourcebook we were using would have clued me in on that. But your patron for this campaign is Brevet Captain Akahir. You guys may recall that we went through a little bit of a background on the Gilead system before. Maybe let's go through that again. It's because it's been so long, just to refresh everyone's memory. So the history of Gilead. The first mention of the Gilead system in Imperial records is truly ancient. A single fragment of data transferred between aging cogitators 12 times since it was first recorded. It dates to the 1st century of the 31st millennium, when explorator fleet Suruoka of the Mechanicum of Mars claimed the barren planet closest to the sun of NNE 59021. They named it Avacarus, and soon discovered the presence of non-imperial human societies on the fertile world of Ostia and the surprisingly industrial world of Primus. Though the initial recolonization efforts by the Imperial forces seem to have gone well in terms of construction and resource harvesting, several sects of the human natives to system NNE 59021, as it was then known, proved recalcitrant. as the tech priests of the explorator fleet discovered and concealed evidence of long-forgotten yet highly advanced human technology and peculiar Xenos ruins, dissent fermented among the newly conquered populace. In the 10 millennia that have followed the Emperor's ascension to the Golden Throne, the system fell into obscurity, eventually becoming home to heretics and even corrupted space marines. In M34, a military effort to reclaim and purge the system was undertaken, named the Gilead Crusade for its leader, Saint Juliana Gilead. The crusade was successful, and for almost 6 millennia, the newly named Gilead system remained a staunch outpost of loyal imperial citizens. This all changed with the coming of the Noctis Aeterna, the days of blinding that saw the Emperor's light obscured across much of the galaxy. Triggered by a great outburst of power from an area in space known as the Eye of Terror, the Great Rift has split the galaxy in two, and Gilead is trapped within the roiling mass of chaos that divides them. The warp ripped through reality with no ship able to penetrate its turbulent storms. It was only by expert navigation and some say incredible recklessness that the rogue trader Jackal Varonius was able to travel to the Gilead system, bringing with him news of the Imperium beyond the Great Rift. Less welcome was his claim to authority over the system, the cause of ongoing consternation. Only a third of the fleet survived the perilous journey, and few think that any could make it back out alive without similar or worse losses. The Gilead system remains isolated, though the Varonius Flotilla, as it is known, has brought some relief. Along with material support, the denizens of the system have been assured that the wider Imperium has not entirely forgotten them, and that humanity still persists beyond the foul veil of demonic unreality. Not all have welcomed Varonius with all open arms, however, as many planetary governors and military leaders in Gilead are loath to relinquish any authority to the rogue trader. There is strife within the flotilla as various factions struggle to bring their agenda to the forefront. The rogue trader's position is tenuous at best, as is the fate of the system as a whole. You may remember that the Absolvers, almost called them Purifiers again, guys. The Absolvers are, I'd love to say that was a joke, but it's just, I'm pretty fucking stupid. So, your patron, hold on, where the heck is it? Oh, you know what? It might be
the Blood Angels.
I believe they are. Yeah, I believe they're a successor chapter of the Blood Angels.
Yeah.
And then within their number as well, within the fleet, there are other members of other chapters. So in the event that you wanted to play someone from a different chapter, you could have done so. Brevet Captain obviously is not the typical name for the person who leads a chapter, and that is partly because members of the Absolvers went missing. You may remember that there was a strange, transmission that Brevet Captain Akahir and the rogue trader Captain Varonius, Lord Captain Varonius, heard. And as a result of whatever was heard on that, there is a bit of tension between the two, and Brevet Captain Akahir has not shared what the message was. In the absence of a chapter master and with the anarchy of the Noctis Aeterna bearing down on the system, the Absolvers within Gilead had grave need of leadership. It was Chaplain Heractus who took it upon himself to anoint Akahir as brevet captain and acting commander of the Absolvers in recognition of Akahir's early successes in rallying the system's mortal defenders. It has been he who has taken you on. You guys may remember I believe you are the ear. Yeah, the eye, the ear, and the blade. To uncover threats hidden among the Imperial Society of Gilead, Captain Akahir relies on trusted humans, sometimes led by a Space Marine scout. As such a group, your mission focuses on gathering intelligence and completing covert tasks. You guys each had a Vox bead, and you each had a +1 to resolve tests as a result of your service to him. He
Would we put that +1 somewhere on our sheet? Would that be better?
probably, because it's not a situational thing. You'll always have that as long as you're in service to him.
Resolve is under attributes, top right.
Okay. Under attributes, top right.
Mental social traits.
Oh, yeah. So under bonus dice, you could put +1.
Okay.
Yeah, I put mine under mod.
Nice.
Oh, it looks like it might be in there already. At least it is for John's character.
I've got
All right.
+1 in resolve for some reason.
Oh, yeah, that must be something we went through when we made the characters.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Okay. Then, guys, you are aboard the recommitment. The recommitment is the Absolver's ship that came with the relief fleet, with the Veronius flotilla. And you have all been called here. I think we talked last time. Do you guys remember who knows one another?
I don't think I made a note about that part.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Was there anything in the chat?
I'm going to the personal tab because I put a pile of notes in there from all those questions.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's right. You guys had all those questions. Yeah, we just rolled a bunch of dice. I don't remember offhand, so what...
I don't have any character alliances marked down.
Okay.
I do not either.
So maybe we don't... I thought that we talked
did
about...
those background, a lot of that background.
Yeah.
I don't remember any PC connections off the top of my head.
So let's just say for today, and if we need to, retcon it after we look back over last session, then we can make the change. But we'll say that you guys are all called together for the first time. So each of you know that you have been seconded from your various organizations. I want to say that Argarius and Sister Severina either knew one another or had some kind of connection because you're both from the church, right? In a roundabout way.
Yeah.
So then it would have been Argarius and Sister Severina who would have traveled from...
Oh, yeah, that's sounding familiar.
Yeah. And you both traveled from Enoch, the Shrine World.
I was trying to get into the ecclesiarchy, if that's useful.
You were before, yeah, and I think
Then
I think you were part of the
I got
fleet, though, right?
screwed by my mentor.
So I think Argarius and Sister Severina are actually from here, from the Gilead system, and you're not. I think you might have traveled. Or no, we were saying you were from...
I think Lucianus and I were on the Vagrant Fleet.
the Ostia?
I think we were in the fleet that came over with Rogue Trader.
Right. Okay, so then you two, but yes, Lucianus, you had that background where you were like from an agri world and wanted to get in the church, and then you were found to be, a psyker.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason, each of you has been brought. You've been seconded from one of the, from the Imperial Guard, I guess, Savior. Sister Severina and Argarius are locals, and it kind of makes sense that they would sort of balance the team out with locals and those who came in the fleet. Assuming that you guys were in a waiting chamber, waiting to meet with I really already forgot his name. Let's see here.
Brevet Captain Aka.
Brevet Captain Aka here. Write that down. Captain Aka here. Assuming that you are all geared up and you are waiting to meet with him, you know that you are going to be tasked with something. What would we see as you're waiting around in here for the... I imagine that Lucionus and Xavier may have arrived earlier because you're just traveling within the flotilla, whereas Argarius and Sister Severina would have to be brought here by members of the transfer fleet. So Xavier and Lucionus, what would the initial impression you would make on one another? While you were waiting for Argarius and Sister Severina to arrive, I imagine you've had some time to be in the quarters on this ship. You've been around some of the absolvers, and remember, these are the Emperor's angels in whose presence you are walking. 7-foot tall, biologically engineered, seemingly immortal, demigod servants of the Emperor of Mankind. Or each of you, Lucionus and Xavier, taking in this experience, and what would you have been doing while you're waiting for the others to arrive? Oh, you're muted, Dave. Timo.
Well, so it's interesting because the Xavier's Tempestus Scions they're like the stormtroopers, so they're like above the rest of the Astra Militarum, or at least they kind of think they are. And so I'm like all cocky and cool, and I'm the king. And then he comes up to an Astartes, and he's like, "Oh man, yeah, like the me over them is like not even close to them over me." Like, so it's probably a little humbling. And he's probably in a bit of awe because their armor is just so much better. Their weapons are so much stronger and more powerful. And it's just...
high school right to the NFL.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What about you, Lucionus?
I think Lucionus probably didn't have the cockiness. I think he's not really sure. He's not feeling, he doesn't really have his footing at all, and he knows it, and just being here is reconfirming all of that. Like, okay, let's. So he's probably looking over at Xavier. So you here like I'm here, or what's going on? Like he's looking for a friend, probably, like, or a slight ally, someone in the same position at least, like. Not misery loves company, but uncertainty loves company. How about that?
Yeah. Well, and you both you clearly have both been selected for some reason to be in service to the brevet captain.
Yeah.
Do you think you've been told why you've been selected, or do you think that this is something you're having to work out for yourself? Sadly, Psychers, while you're not part of the command structure that Xavier would be, Psychers rarely have an opportunity to decide their own fate.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's a rumor. So you can decide, Kevin, if you think that rumor is, more truth than fiction or more fiction than truth. But I think there's a rumor, and that's what he's got. He's got like, "Oh, you're not going to the so-and-so, are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, great." There's some little piece of meat he's got. Like, you've been, I hear it's about this, but I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, I guess like one thing that you both might consider, and this is something that Argarius and Sister Severina would be thinking as well. Why on earth would the Astartes call on or have any need for surely the absolvers have the people they need to do what they need to get done.
Yeah,
and
like
that's why Lucy go ahead.
Calls on the Astra Militarum, typically when there's like, a compliant world and they're leaving. Like, hey guys, can you take over this? And we've done all the hard work. He's like, well, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, Lucionus is answering that question, Kevin, with, unfortunately, probably the reason is cannon fodder. That's the need for the lesser, bringing in some of the, a little bit more grist.
So if you say that, the one thing that Xavier you might consider is like well, why bother then? If it's like the Absolvers, if nothing else, Space Marines are not really known to do things lackadaisically. They do things because they are the angels of the Emperor. They do it and they conclude, or they die and keep dying until it's done. So if they're bringing you for a task, it surely must be something, it's a goal they must achieve, but why you all?
Well, I don't know. These are like the Emperor's angels, so maybe it's a less than angelic task. Maybe something they don't want to get their hands dirty with.
It could be. Although, how can any task done in service to the Emperor be said to be wrong? Do I have that right, Sister Severina?
Always. If the Emperor blesses it, then it is good.
So then I think you guys would have had an opportunity to interact a little bit, knowing that you were going to be part of some kind of team associated with them. You are largely left to your own devices, though, in these quarters. And they're probably relatively nice. They would be expecting for non Astartes, the Astartes quarters would be more Spartan in all likelihood, at least among the Absolvers. But if you got visiting folks, it's typically going to be people who are important that are on board the recommitment. So sorry, Dave, I interrupted you though. What were you going to say?
No, nothing. Just we are left to our own devices. Is it maybe a drink? Are we on duty? Are we off duty? I don't know. Waiting around.
Yeah, we're not expected to stay in the room, Kevin. That wasn't.
You could leave, but I mean, it's a Astartes ship, so you can imagine there's not, and the Absolvers are not exactly known to be one of. They are not the space wolves where there's going to be a long, the space equivalent of a longhouse or a hall where you can drink. There is going to be a bunch of places where you can go pray if you like.
Yeah, that's not really my thing.
I think we established before Lucionus saw the ecclesiarchy as a path to power more so than a matter of faith, right?
An escape, yeah. Yep.
So you would have a lot of time to get, I guess, what is the impression that Xavier would draw from spending a week with Lucionus in a kind of confined quarters?
What do you do, man? You don't look like you're a scrapper. Do you carry any weapons? I don't know.
You would probably know, just because he carries sanctioned psychers have to kind of carry something to mark them, so you'd know what he is. And there are sanctioned psychers among the Imperial Guard.
The Astromata Militarium.
Yeah.
And the tattoo I've always envisioned as being very visible for the obvious reason, so you don't have to undress just to show your bona fides.
Yeah.
So you just do a little brain thing and fry people's brains or something, like what?
Yes, something like that if all goes well. Yes, that
Can you miss?
Not as far as you know.
No, like if you're trying to fry someone's brain and they're standing next to someone, can you miss and fry the wrong person's brain, or how does that work?
It seems very pessimistic, Xavier. It is possible to have trouble manifesting in certain situations.
Trouble manifesting around you?
In certain environments, and in the rough and tumble of conflict.
I'm just trying to figure out safe zones and friendly fire. On the military side, if I'm shooting into a bunch of people and I, don't judge the wind properly, bam, I, take someone's arm off. Well, might not be the right guy, but as long as he's wearing the other colors, it's okay. I
see your point, Kevin. I don't even know if mechanically, if I can hit
perils of the warp. Yeah, that's really the
perils of the warp for sure. I don't know if I could. I I don't really know if I can actually hit the wrong person in a melee situation.
No. Like you, I
I'm
mean,
just trying to.
Yeah, I know, but I don't even know for sure. Dave, I don't actually even know, Dave. I may lie to you, but I don't even know the truth.
Oh, that's
I
fine.
don't think so. Like, I think it's when the
Yeah,
attacks, I don't think are like,
I agree. I don't think
Proper
they're like ranged
tackles?
attacks. I agree.
yeah, like, I don't think it's treated as Marion
Okay.
checks, if I recall.
Yeah, sometimes there's a bit of chaos. It is true, Xavier, that the warp is a fickle, dangerous thing, and as you have probably understood, even though it is utterly necessary to the continuing existence of the Empire, or else every planet would be separated with no ability to even out of the system, even contact each other, much less travel there.
Which is kind of the situation in the system right now, right?
The malad, what's it called? The
What is it? Noctis, something or other?
malad.
Saturna. Yeah,
Noctis Eternum. And this one in particular, you guys are in the actual, like, the heart of it, as it were.
So as we're experiencing the with the cutoff from the warp, that unfortunately the warp is utterly necessary, but it carries risks. There can be no doubt. There can be no doubt.
So then, so those risks are they around you? Should I, like, not stand next to you when you're doing your thing?
The bad news is that I don't think it really matters. The good news, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, good to know. I'm just gonna I'm gonna do my thing, and I'll just I won't shoot anybody right next to you unless you're like taking one for the team and you need some help. But
Your questions are thoughtful, Xavier. I can understand your. It makes perfect sense.
yeah, just
I'm sure it'll all work out.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
The
as we
Emperor
go.
will be with us.
Sister Severina and Argarius, you likewise would have had time with one another as part of the Cytel transfer fleet, moving folks between systems. What is the first impression that you two make on each other when you met at the landing port?
I mean, I keep to myself and I'm not very open, so I don't know. What's your character like? What's Sister Savina like? Is she
No, she's
gregarious? Is she quiet?
No, she'd be quite gregarious. She's she's somebody who speak out, looks to lead.
Then I probably sit and listen to you a lot. I don't know that I would.
So you would know, I guess, Sister Severina, that Argarius is an assassin that has been tasked to this team. What do you think about that?
It's on one level it is troubling that such things are necessary, but the assassins do serve the purpose of the Emperor, so one should not double guess the Emperor, and it is clearly sanctified, therefore. So a necessary part of saving humanity and the Imperium.
Just say it.
So
Evil. Necessary evil.
we all have to do what we have to do to preserve, to do the Emperor's will.
So for Jeff is not a 40K scholar. So why don't you tell him what the Sisters of Battle? What is your raiment, your armor, and whatnot? What does it represent?
Yep. So you'll see that I'm in full Sororitas power armor. So not so different from the Space Marine, just a bit smaller since I'm not 7 foot tall. So I'll be more like 6. Black and red armor, and the arrayed with holy tokens and normally with the a tendency to recite my holy texts when necessary. But equally, you may think a holy sister is demure and quiet, but as you say, 6 foot tall, power armor, bolt pistol on her waist, chainsword on her waist, and a clear sense of will. They are they're the equivalent of they're the Imperial Church's special forces, like the Space Marine, the Death Watch are for the Ordo Xenos, and the Grey Knights don't exist, but there you go.
Exactly. It's like the Whisker Network.
Well, then you are no, stranger to death.
Oh no.
Then, how would, or what impression, if Argarius is going to be relatively laconic on the trip out to the recommitment, does Sister Severina ask for any questions of him or tell him anything? Or do you turn your attention, Sister Severina, to the holy text to pass the time?
No, I guess I would try and make some sort of a bond with Argarius. She is all servants of the Emperor should work together, which may be a clash with this whole setting, but so I would look as part of our team. I would try and make small talk as best I can with Argarius. So, Argarius, have you worked with the Space Marines before? Have you worked with my sisterhood before?
Have I worked with
My sisterhood.
Irie before, Kev?
I don't think so, but truth told, I don't remember.
Okay.
From our things, but this is the full.
Yeah, I would no. I've definitely not worked with the Sisterhood before. It's a first for me.
What do each of you make being assigned to work for the brevet captain of the Absolvers? Do you see it as an honor or an opportunity? Questionable decision?
Definitely an honor for me. I mean, this is the closest to working for the Emperor I can get out here. So,
yep.
I'm happy. This is a dream assignment.
Sister Severina?
Yep, similar. While it is outside the Ministorum, they are, after all, the angels of the Emperor. So it's a great honor to serve with people with such a bond.
So one thing I'll just remind you guys of, some of the most recent developments in the system were the arrival of those two rogue worlds, Charybdion and Nethraeus, which were... Oh, no, Nethraeus isn't the one. It was Charybdion and... Is it Troilus?
What do you mean arrival?
They were disgorged by the warp. The Immaterium cast them out into here.
And it just got absorbed by the system?
Yep. And on one of them, you may remember, it unfortunately came out quite close to an Eldar craft world, which crashed on the world. So the No, Cribdion's not the one either. The two, maybe they're not on this. Where are they here? The two outliers. Might not be on the sheet here. Let's see here. Is it Volcaris? Oh, the membrane worlds are Trollius and Volcaris. So those are the two that were cast out of the warp into the system and have been a source of concern, shall we say, for it. Why don't we get some dice rolling, guys? And also, everyone gets a point of wrath.
And sorry, which bar is the wrath bar?
Green bar.
The green bar. Okay.
Yeah. It should track to your character sheet as well, too. I think I brought you over here without bringing your tokens.
Yeah, I was
Here we go.
I see my token.
There you go, guys. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Here we go.
The
What?
Total
What is
wrath we should have is 3 if we haven't spent any, which we haven't.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Why doesn't everyone give... I could see, depending on the character, investigation, if you've been asking around, persuasion, if it is, you think it may have come up in conversation. We're going to learn about the status of the Gilead system. Scholar, if you think you've done research into kind of keeping on top of current events. Intimidation, if you may have grabbed someone to learn what may be the cause of your summons to serve the brevet captain. So whenever you make up your mind, guys, go ahead and give us your skill check. Difficulty here is going to be... Let's make it as 3, so... All right.
Gross.
Ooh. So, as a reminder, you can spend a point of wrath to reroll everything that was not a 1, 2, or a 3.
Should I roll it, guys? Because I got one of those little red stars.
You can't change that one.
Yeah, that one won't change, but you can roll the other ones. If you hit the reroll button, it'll reroll everything other than that. But you did roll a complication, so I appreciate that.
So I'm just going to leave it because you can have your complication, and I'm not going to spend it to roll 1 dice.
Okay. Anyone else wish to spend a point of wrath reroll? Sister Severina, you've already got the 3 necessary, so...
And I don't know. I mean, I guess I see the information coming more from her than from Argarius. So
what you've heard is that you're not sure one of the what are they called? The forgive me here. Yeah. One of the membrane worlds is said to have brought a contingent of the fallen, of the traitor space marines into the system. And knowing that the absolvers, while they are here and they are capable, they are limited in number. And they are down in number. Their chapter master has gone missing, and for some unusual reason, the brevet captain has not chosen to replace him. So something is causing the absolvers to be a bit off, and there is, it's said, the presence of some of the oldest and most deadly enemies of the Emperor, his traitor children that turned against him, lo those 10 millennia ago.
Do we know which traders?
And I'd have to say, out of character, when faced by when the Space Marines are faced by Chaos Marines, why not send the mooks instead?
That is something that would be a reasonable conclusion. So Sister Severina only got 3 successes. If she got extra successes, then that's potentially something she could get and may have more information. But with a 3, that's what you needed for the basic level. So she's heard that is something that would be weighing heavily on them. But you're not wrong to draw the conclusion of like, why the fuck would you send a bunch of normal folks against that? So that's got to be crazy. Like, truth told, the Space Marines they do have, and I'll give you this as well, Sister Severina. You're aware that there is a support apparatus within every one of the Space Marine chapters. It's not all, somebody's got to do the cooking. Somebody's got to, clean the toilets. It's not all Astartes who do that stuff. So there is a vast apparatus in support of that. And to varying degrees, different chapters also make use of conventional forces as well. The Absolvers are not one of those. They are very much in the, like, we are a cut above, so we'll get it done. So again, it speaks to the unusual nature of him calling you in.
I was going to say, Lucianus, it just means we're going to be scrubbing toilets, but maybe not.
So anything that, Sister Severina, you probably have a couple of days for the transit. Anything that you would want to bring to Argarius' attention or ask of him? Argarius,
I think I'd be saying this is quite an honor, and the Absolvers, mighty as they are, appear to need our help, and it's a great honor to be able to put what little we can.
However,
the Emperor.
However good of an impression you were hoping that your first encounter with the Astartes might be, they show you due respect whenever you arrive on the recommitment. Sister Severina, when you disembark, you find that every one of the Astartes shares a salute with you. So while they're towering an extra foot above you, they show you the due respect that they owe to another, notable fighting force in service to the Emperor. Xavier, you probably got, actually, I don't know if, only because the Imperial...
I probably don't get the disdain that the average human gets. I just get, kind of a glance and I get whatever.
Yeah, just the sisters are a little bit of a different thing from the Tempestus Scion. The Stormtroopers are definitely an impressive force, but it's an impressive force in and otherwise, the strength you have is in numbers, not in quality of troops. So that perhaps is the reason. Xavier and Lucianus, you are likely in the large sort of common quarters, the common room in here that you've been sharing for the past week or so, when the door suddenly opens and 2 other individuals join you in here. A towering member of the Sisters of Battle and a quite fearsome looking and sinister looking fellow. He doesn't have the we'll just use your Lucianus, let's get some more dice rolling here. Lucianus and Xavier, give us a scholar check, please.
Scholar?
Yeah.
See if you know what I am.
Okay. Boy, you're just delivering complication after complication for me here, Xavier.
Well, that's what I'm all about.
And Lucianus, for that matter, too. Thanks, guys. So neither of you have any idea who, what our Argarius may represent. But
maybe it's because I'm too busy jumping to my feet and snapping to attention when the Sister of Battle walks in. Yeah.
And Sister, you would see that there is a sanctioned psyker seemingly here, and then a member of one of the units of the Imperial Guard.
Yes, at ease, gentlemen. It is an honor to meet you.
I believe it's all mine. But yes, Imperial Guard. Come on, man. Those guys are like way below me.
So how do you guys get yourself settled in? There isn't an immediate introduction from any of the Astartes. They have let you settle yourself in.
Okay.
Oh, you're muted, Sean. Debo.
Yeah.
Dumo.
I am Luciotis of the Adeptus Astra Telepathica. At your service. I assume we're all in this together.
It would seem that way.
We are indeed.
I'm Argarius.
Well, whatever little you know, the good news is you know more than I. So whatever you would like to impart, I am ready to listen.
And I am Sister Severina. Looking forward to meeting the brevet captain himself. We will be honored, hopefully, by his presence and learn how we can bring glory to the Emperor. I
Indeed.
trust you are all eager for such an opportunity.
Indeed, of course. You think he will take our company himself?
It would be a great honor, but maybe one of his equerries, but we can but hope.
Yes.
Jeff, can I give myself a rank?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, corporal or sergeant or something? Nothing.
There might be.
Or is there?
I mean,
guideline?
like, if there are, thousands, if not millions, of these units. So, like, you can give yourself whatever, and they all have different. There is supposed to be like a standardized element to it, but like within each of the Imperial Guard regiments, there's also a great deal of difference. And you may remember that like the Death Corps call their medics something different from what any other unit does, and whatever. So whatever you want to call yourself, I'm fine with.
Okay, right, yeah.
So having all
I think I'm just a Tempestus Scion.
okay, having all now met, you are, I suppose, shown to where your quarters will be for the time, and you have about a day to get yourselves settled in. What would you be for the late arrivals? What would you do with your time? Is there any time you would spend with one another? Sister Severina, I don't think it's unreasonable to think that you likely have been told when you were seconded here that you will be in charge of this unit, subject to the orders of the brevet captain, of course. I'm not sure if that affects how you would choose to get yourself settled in here.
Well, I think first, of course, in my room I would set up a small shrine to the Emperor. And engage quite a bit of time in prayer. But also, look, gentlemen, may I lead you in prayer to the success of our mission here?
Yeah, if that's necessary, sure. Xavier Campbell, sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I was a little in awe of your... Is that our armor? Wow. Sorry.
Indeed, brother. All material given to serve the Emperor, to bring his blessings upon those who need it. We should thank him for what we're given.
Yep.
Now, gentlemen, let us pray, and I will go through one of my favorite.
So I'm trying not to stare at whoever came in with her. He's looking kind of shady. I don't know. Like, Is this your retainer?
This is another servant. One here
one
with
of your
skills who can help us deliver deliver righteousness to those who perhaps lack faith in the Emperor. Respect him for his abilities.
Xavier walks around Argarius, just kind of looking at his stuff. He's like, so you deliver? What are you delivering?
The Emperor's will.
Yeah, but what do you like?
And maybe what's your intimidation score, Argarius? Do you have any training in that?
Yeah, but it's only 1, so it's a 3 total. Or
Three
no, 4 total. Sorry.
4 total. The reason I ask is the way that you said the Emperor's will, it could very well have been delivered as if a threat.
Right.
And Xavier's like, just like, I'm just trying to figure out who this guy is and what he does, and like, I don't know, like, so how do you deliver the Emperor's will? You just like don't bathe for a week, or? And he's like, just kidding. He smacks you on the arm.
I think I'd go to jump out of the way when you go to like pat me on the shoulder, like move.
And I
out
totally
of the way.
miss.
Yeah.
I totally miss. I'm like,
Yeah. Argarius has a defense of 3, which means that like he's got exceptional combat reflexes.
so you just draw fire and people miss you and stuff. All right, cool.
If they see me at all.
If they see you at all.
Is this my room? And he goes in his room and closes the door.
Lucionius, what do you make of these new arrivals?
I think that he's just going to have to take it as it comes. At this point, he doesn't really have any natural connections to them. So, it's just it is what it is. He's on the moment that he was chosen for this, for whatever reason, and whatever it is, that it was probably going to be like this. I mean, this wasn't, he was already a little bit down in his cups about it, at least as far as like, oh God, like he just had a cannon fodder look about it a little bit, that he's not really sure why he was chosen. And he's a little bitter still about the ecclesiarchy thing. So I'm guessing he might know where Sister Severina is saying, like, he knows part, because he was trying to get in there, and it's a classic, I'm guessing. He knows it, but he's like, oh, God, this whole
The
thing
Imperial
again.
Creed.
Yeah, come on.
Oh.
He just a little bitter. It turned on him. He thought it was his ticket. It turned its back on him, and so he has to keep his poker face up. And I mean, he's obvious that Sister is perfectly is completely convinced and gets great comfort from it, and he knows that, he respects it. Like, it's not, he thinks the ecclesiarchy, because his mentor turned on him, that he's a little bit skeptical now of the whole purity of the whole thing. But it's obvious that doesn't apply to the Sister Severina, so it's a little easier for that. I mean, she's very clearly committed, and is purely committed. So that actually gives him probably a little something to think. It gives him a little something to think about. Like,
Okay.
I think
So-
Xavier leans into Lucianus and goes, "Hey, don't worry. She's not one of those witch hunters, and you're sanctioned. You're cool."
and
And then he looks back at Sister Severina, right?
But honestly, you didn't really yet learn what Argarius's deal is.
no.
If you look closely, he may have had 1 or 2 bits of religious iconography on him. Not unusual for this fucking setting. I mean, there's skulls and, crosses everywhere. So, not crosses, but the, whatever they call it, the eyes, the iota? Is that what that did? What's that initial? Anyone know?
I don't know if does it have a name. I'm not even sure, but it's
I don't know.
it's obviously common enough, indeed.
Yeah. But there will be about 2 more days that pass before anyone comes and collects you. But then when they do come, it is quite sudden. And I'll leave it to your imagination to where you are when the door is answered. And it's not one of the servitors. It's not one of the, human individuals who serve on the recommitment. It is one of the fully power-armored Astartes, 7 feet tall, nearly filling the frame, and says, "Brevet Captain Akahir will see you. Come."
I look at the others, and here we go.
It's time to do our job.
So as you are led by this brother, let's take our mid-session. We started a little late because we were, for those listening at home, we were getting the sheets recommitted to memory. Again, it's been about 2 months since we last played this. Getting ourselves familiar with the characters, the system, and the sheets again. So my apologies for the late start. Let's take our mid-session break now, guys. We'll come back and see what awaits you with the Brevet Captain. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Sweetie. You have no breakfast and then come to bed. I never went to sun comes up. And we started. Let's try it on this. See what
All right. You know, I guess, let's see here. I'll leave it in this one. I was going to bring us to the bridge that we had in our other game, but...
The macro statue?
The macro statue, precisely. All right, we're all back. Everyone gets a point of wrath.
Oh, yeah.
As well. There's a cap.
6, right?
I actually don't know. Do you remember, James? Is there a cap to the
No.
Yeah, I got a cap.
Wrath.
I wonder if it's related to like the
It
tier.
doesn't tell us on the
Yeah, no,
GM
that's,
screen,
Yeah.
relying on that bad boy.
yeah. Let's see here. It's in the
Wrath.
rules section. I think. Wrath, here we go. Wrath points.
162.
Gaining, you always start each session with 2. It doesn't look like there's a max.
But they don't carry over, so.
They don't carry over, no. So you'll start with 2 next session. Okay. So, you guys are brought through the halls of the recommitment, and you can imagine that there's a bit of a hustle. This Astartes is making no effort to slow his stride, so some of you may be struggling to keep up with him, particularly if you're. I mean, I think you're all mostly fairly physical characters, with the exception of Lucionus. So you're maybe having to hustle a little bit extra to keep up with everybody else.
Yeah, I'm not large.
He seems to lead you through several halls and several, lifts throughout the ship itself. There may even be a intership kind of transport akin to like a tram or something, because remember, the ships in 40K are going to be miles long. So you are brought up, and it seems that you are being brought to the bridge itself, or at least to one of the tactical rooms, because you walk out when you're getting out of the most recent, of the lifts you take, and are suddenly faced with a massive, active bridge. It is, of course, too large for the space. There's excess, giant sweeping ceilings in here, as there is in, every 40K ship. There must be dozens of Battle Brothers who are active on here, all going around and all exchanging things. It's kind of like, for the smaller members of the group, sorry, Lucianus, I'm picking on you again here. It would almost be like trying to make your way through, a parking lot full of slow moving vehicles, because these guys are moving around heedlessly of whoever is around them. So you're kind of having to navigate through. And
so
within,
I do have the psychic power hover. Do I need to hover above to make it through the?
I mean, if you
I'm
could,
joking. I'm
yeah.
kind of joking, but I'm just saying.
Good idea. You show up on the bridge and immediately trying to, invoke a.
Yeah.
Immediately, there's just this, gunfire and a smear of mist left. I think we need a replacement psyker.
Yeah.
But what you see, your escort walks forward and brings you up towards someone who seems to be before some massive tactical display that has a bunch of ships floating in it. It has that holographic display that we see in other, 40K media. And he turns to you, and he stands equally as tall as any of the others. His face is scarred, as is not uncommon among the Absolvers chapter. And he looks over the 4 of you and says, "Come, we will speak in private." And he turns, and without checking to see if you're following him, begins kind of stalking his way towards one of the side rooms that has an open door. Assuming that each of you follow him, he is walking at a more measured pace than your escort. And he makes his way in, and there is a smaller table with a hollow display in front. And once each of you has entered, he nods to the escort who has brought you right up to the doors here, who then closes the door behind him. He turns to each of you and says, "You have all come recommended by respected members of each of your individual factions, orders, units. I called for you because we have need of completion of a task which none of my brothers will be able to successfully complete." He touches a screen and something comes up which Argarius and Sister Severina you would recognize as Charybdion. It is a hive world, but it is unique to other, well, not unique in the system at least, in that it is also an ocean world. Any of the hives on that planet, you may remember, are beneath the surface of the water. And he says, "I have a task I need performed, and you shall be my instrument for this. Upon Charybdion, there is a hive, Tertium Hive. And within Tertium Hive, there is a ventilation spire feeding the rest of the hive, colloquially known as the snake stack. The cogitator used to control the airflow is unique and valuable. It must be retrieved before it might be subverted to the touch of chaos, which has come to Tertium. The cogitator that you will retrieve is located deep in the deepest part of the snake stack. Known, and he sort of hits a button and you're shown sort of a display of how far this thing is down. This is known as the Sump, and it is guarded by the sacred adepts of the Adeptus Mechanicus. A previous team was sent in, and they have failed me in this task. Their Valkyrie crashed somewhere within the stack. The approach is too heavily guarded by the median 6 to fly down to the base of the spire. Instead, you shall infiltrate via a mass cargo elevator further up the stack, elevator E07, and he hits a button or gestures, and the image shimmers and then reappears, and you see a spire. If you want to get a vision of what the hive might look like, guys, imagine this, but drenched in rain and wrought by fire, lightning from the heavens, in fact. Find the cogitator and return. Failure is unacceptable. You will require potential cooperation from those within the hive. We know not the state of the snake stack. Whatever needs be done to achieve its function again, to reach the Sump, retrieve the cogitator, and return, you will do so. Our scans have identified no functioning Vox antenna. If you wish to communicate with us, you will need to scavenge what you require and rebuild a Vox antenna. If you wish to be extracted, a landing pad will need to be constructed or cleared. You should find the means by which to do so among the hive as well. It is of paramount importance that you return the cogitator to me. I have been given assurance by all of your superiors that you are capable of this task. I was offered similar assurance by the superiors of my previous team. I trust that your superiors are better judges of your capabilities than those who previously attempted this. He turns to you, sister. Have you questions, sister?
This cogitator, can you give me some impression of the size of it?
You will be accompanied by one of the Astartes. They know what to be looking for.
Very good. And team? Your questions?
When do we leave?
Do they? So I presume they must know we might be coming since the first team preceded us, my lord.
That is a reasonable inference. We will effect a combat drop near E07, but it will be several hundred meters outside of the elevator itself. The scans have revealed agitated biological signs near the site of the drop. It would be unwise to tarry there.
Do we know how the previous team failed?
The last transmission we received was the Valkyrie going down. It has crashed. We can provide the last known location. If you deem it necessary, you can salvage what was from there, but the paramount goal is to reach the sump, recover the cogitator, and bring it back to me.
So,
Very good. The location would be good to know. It may have useful salvage or other use.
we're going to need to gear up with wet gear, I guess.
Information on the conditions, current conditions, are limited. It would be wise for you to take advantage of local resources to expand your understanding of what to expect. You will need to adapt and improvise to see this task through.
Is it believed that the cogitator is in a specific group's hands currently, my lord?
He looks at you with a very unimpressed look, suggesting that he has very little time to repeat himself. And he says, "The sump is guarded by the sacred adepts of the Adeptus Mechanicus, Psyker."
I see. So they are our foes. Understood.
They are charged with servicing the cogitator. If the touch of corruption has reached them, they are no longer servants to the Holy Emperor, and should be dealt with accordingly.
Dark Mechanicus.
You guys may remember that the Mechanicus is quite influential on the first planet out from the sun on here. But you've also heard that on Charybdis, there is a fairly large contingent or large influence of Mechanicum in the heart of these hives. So it's not surprising that they would be here. What is potentially a surprise for you, Sister Severina?
Mm-hmm.
You've heard that because the Absolvers are cut off, they are pretty reliant on the Mechanicus to supply them with guns and bullets and all the other, or bolts, all the weaponry and whatnot they need to keep themselves going. It's curious that he's not... They do have a member of the Mechanicum that's coming along here, I suppose. So maybe that's the approval, but this is something that seems to be within the problem for the Mechanicum more so than the Absolvers. And the Absolvers are certainly not like, say, the Iron Hands, who are more inclined to a technical proficiency akin to the Mechanicum. He stands in silence to see if there are any further questions.
So, my lord, you had commanded the Mechanicus to return the cogitator. Is that the case, or is it presumed that they would not respond favorably?
He looks at you, sister, as if... Do you have no control over your team?
My lord, I like to let other loyal servants raise questions, but I feel this enables us to make the most of our diverse skills. But I take your point, Captain. Yeah. We should proceed, I think. The drop is by Valkyrie or drop pod, or?
The transit fleet will arrange for transportation to Charybdion, and you will be delivered by Valkyrie as well. But unlike our last team, you will be delivered near the top of one of the Persian hive's spires.
Very good. It's, is everyone fully equipped, or do you need any extra supplies?
So mechanically, what you guys can do at the start of an adventure, you can make an influence check to get one other piece of gear. And you will be able to do the same. So the way that works is listed on page 205 of the core book, requisitioning gear. The difficulty number of the influence test is modified by the rarity of the war gear. The value of the war gear tells you what the base difficulty number is, and then it's modified by the rarity. And to make an influence test to obtain war gear, you must share at least one keyword with the piece of war gear. For every matching keyword beyond the first, you gain +1 bonus die to your influence test. If you fail it, you may spend wealth to add icons to your result. Each point of wealth earns 1 icon. If you roll a complication, you lose 1 wealth. You may make 1 influence test to acquire war gear each session, and 1 influence test to acquire ammunition each session. So you can try and secure both, guys. This is sort of an abstraction of how you're getting access to the resources. While you would think that like the Space Marines may have unlimited stuff, remember that they're operating under very limited circumstances because of the Eternum Noctum, or Noctis Eternal. So, do you have your influence listed somewhere, guys?
Yeah. Yep.
That's under attributes?
Yeah. It's under
Yeah.
attributes. It's
Your
on the right
influence-
mental social traits.
Yeah, your influence and your wealth are listed there. So do you have any other gear you guys wish to, any one piece of gear and 1 bit of ammo that you wish to acquire?
While we're thinking about that, I have a question a little bit outside that, that I meant to ask you before. It doesn't seem intrinsic that I get a psychic focus.
I think.
If we could figure out if I get one or not as a sanctioned psyker.
Okay.
Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see where I because I get a bunch of gear, but I don't know if I don't.
Oh, yeah, you get your Force Staff, Sakana Mercy Blade, Munitorum, Mess Kit, Grooming Kit, 2 rations. You don't.
Right, because Psi focus is on 2-4. I can't cross it. It's kind of unusual.
Sorry, Sean, you were breaking up a bit there. What'd you say?
2-4-0 or 239. Sorry, 239.
239. Okay.
Top right.
Okay. So Psi Focus is a value 3, and it's rare. So that would add plus. +2, so it'd be a difficulty 5 influence check. You want to try for that?
Do I? So I get a roll on my own? I'm not taking up the group's roll. Is
No,
that right?
each individual character gets 1 roll for ammo, 1 roll for influence for gear.
I am definitely doing that then. That's me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
So value 3, so it'll be a difficulty 5 you're rolling against.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can I do it before I roll? I can't do it. I can't spend any resources, right? I can't.
No, you can. I mean, you can use your there's 0 glory right now, so there's no glory to draw on. You can use your wrath to reroll.
Oh, for a reroll. Perfect.
Yeah, for a reroll, but
Here we go. 3. I needed 5.
you needed 5. What's your wealth?
What is my wealth? 1, I think.
Okay, so no, you can't buy up to the 5. Hold on, let me check here. Maybe you can't use wrath on this though.
I posted something that I think might help us,
The combi tool?
if I understand our mission correctly.
Yeah, and John's character may have that, but it's not a bad idea to have a backup.
It's a good idea.
Let's see here. Okay, so
Yeah, I don't know what John has, but
Does
I don't
anyone
really-
have a medikit?
no.
Okay. There we go, wrath points. Okay. So it's when you roll a dice pool for a test. I'm just curious. Yeah, it's a test. You want to spend a point of wrath?
Yeah,
Go
definitely.
ahead, click on reroll.
Okay, reroll. Our first reroll, I think. Okay, take wrath down. Didn't get there.
Did not get there. So unfortunately, that is a unsuccessful acquisition. You can get ammo still, though. What about the rest of you guys? Any piece of gear?
I would go for a chaplet ecclesiasticus.
Ooh.
Um,
What is that?
that is a religious symbol, is a Adeptus Ministorum icon hung upon a cord of adamantine beads. Some orders of the Adeptus Sororitas place each bead on the cord as a representation of acts of penance.
Okay.
The chaplet can be used as a symbol of authority, which is what I'm after it for, or if necessary, a garrote.
Both useful. So it is an uncommon, which means the difficulty will be a 4 for influence.
I also have 3 keywords.
Nice. So then it'll be
plus 2 then.
That is correct. Plus 2 dice.
So it's influence plus
2 dice.
plus 2 against.
And you need 4. Let's see. Oof. Gonna spend Wrath to re-roll that?
That's a bit odd.
You roll 3 3s. Why did that show?
Why did that show 3 dice?
Did you put a plus sign in?
No, I just used the up and down to get the bonus dice, and so I should have 5, I guess.
That's weird that it came out
Let
that
me
way.
hit that show roll again. There, it's more like it.
Okay. All right, so you guys do get 1 glory because you rolled that. So, James, if you want to add 1 to the Aquila. And you got your 4.
Cool.
Unfortunately, you can't shift either of those exalted icons. But
Kevin, let me ask you, would I have any keywords? Would that have affected my roll?
it said any, so that just means that you would have been able to access it. The Psi Focus only has the 1, so it gives you you need 1 in order to get it, but it doesn't have the multiple keywords the way the other one does. Yeah. I actually looked at that when I was
very good.
set up the difficulty. Okay, so then Xavier and Argarius.
I mean, I can roll for that tool, I guess.
Okay. So then, and what is a difficulty? What was the rarity of it? Uncommon. So +1. So it'll be a 4 you're rolling against. You need 4 icons. And you're rolling influence. I don't think you have any extra dice from keywords.
I only have 1 influence.
See, it's going to be impossible for you to get this then.
Oh, okay. So then I shouldn't roll for it.
What's your wealth?
1.
Yeah, it's impossible for you to acquire this. Xavier, do you have something in mind?
Oh, I have 2 total influence. Sorry. Yeah.
You could get it if you rolled 2 exalted icons or 1 and a success. So, you want to give it a try?
I mean, what? Failure just makes me poorer, or no?
Just means that if you roll a complication, you just lose wealth.
Ew. No. He wouldn't. He's guarding his wealth.
So then, Xavier, how about you? What are you thinking of getting?
He was asking the group if anybody had an Auspex scanner.
Ooh, good question.
No.
Nope.
I could roll for a frag grenade.
You could if it's on the list there.
It's common. Yeah, it's a common item.
Common item, so it's just whatever the value is.
2.
Okay, and do you have any keywords that are beyond the first?
Yeah, Imperium. Oh, just 1.
Just 1. Okay, so then it'll be a difficulty 2 acquisition.
All
Here's
right.
an influence check.
It's possible.
Do you want to spend Wrath to re-roll, or do you want to spend Wealth to acquire?
No, I think he would try to get it, and if he didn't, he would just whatever.
Okay. You
Was
can't
just
keep
sort of
your
a
wrath,
backup
right?
item.
Like, remember, wrath is not something that stays between. What was it, James?
I can try rolling to get it for you because I realised I already had a chaplet Ecclesiasticus because I'm an idiot.
Oh. Well, yeah, you could try and get the tool for us. I mean, if John's
the
not
tool.
here, that thing is super useful, I think.
So the
Like,
tool you would need a 4 anyway. So, and I think that's what you finally rolled at the end of when you were rolling.
Yep.
Although you rolled with extra dice, didn't you, sister?
Yeah, I rolled extra because of my
Right.
the tool. So what's
Before
the
we get
tool?
hold on, before we get off of that though, Argarius, again, like you can't take your wrath with you. Do you want to?
yeah, I guess I could roll. I mean,
And it.
so then I just click the D6 button.
Click the re-roll under the chat.
Oh, the re-roll. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, whoops. That's because I scrolled. There we go. Re-roll.
2. There you go.
Look
Nice.
at that.
There's a 50% chance of getting it right. So
Yeah.
so you
that's fair.
acquired a frag grenade, and then sorry, sister, what are you thinking of? Are you going to try and acquire that that device?
Yeah, which one is it? I'm just trying to find it. Which were we after?
It was called here. It's on page.
The combi tool, I believe.
Combi tool. Sorry,
Page
my bad.
237.
Combi tool, uncommon, any. Okay, so I can do it, but then so it's just influence raw then.
Yeah, it's a 4 you're rolling
Oh well,
against.
and that's not likely to happen then.
No, but
What's your influence? 2?
Fiona?
Give-
3.
3? Oh, yeah, I mean, that's...
Let's give it a go.
There you go. Ooh. So first, you could spend a wrath and re-roll. You are going to lose 1 wealth over this, but... So you might as well, I suppose. It would cost you 1 wrath to re-roll. You still got 2 dice. It looks like that could get something better.
Okay.
Nice! And there's your 5. Oh.
And I get.
So your
that's-
wealth goes down by 1.
I've got a wealth of nothing then.
Okay. But you have a combi tool.
Nice.
And then Xavier.
So I was trying to figure out how the calculations work, but yeah, I think I missed. So I'm just going to. I was going to try for something that was a value of 5, but that's going to be way too hard to get because I've only got 2.
How many
instances.
keywords do you share?
2.
So you have +1 dice. What's the rarity of the thing, too, though?
It's rare.
It's rare and a value of 5?
Yeah, it was
That's a
Auspex.
77 you need then.
Yeah, Auspex scanner. So I'll skip that and I'll just try to get myself a handgun. So the
You're getting, sorry, what's your hand cannon?
no, just a las pistol,
Oh, last pistol, okay.
which is only common
Value.
and a value of 3.
Yep, so you just need 3 successes.
So
Hold on, oh, wait. It's also, keywords are las and Imperium, so you share one of those.
yeah.
The hotshot las pistol, I mean, it's rare and it's value 6. Never ignore me. I say it has the Astra Militarum one, so at least it's shared.
is base DR like the damage?
Uh,
Or how does? I don't
Yeah,
know how
so
to
on
enter
the
this thing.
the sheet in the rule book will say damage. That is base DR. ED is extra dice.
Okay.
So sorry, Dave. What are you thinking? The last pistol?
Well, my character started with a hot shot las pistol, and I gave that up for a long las. Kind of.
Got it. Okay, so yeah. So the last pistol will be value 3. You would have
So
1
that-
extra dice rolling for the hotshot last pistol, but the difficulty there would be an 8.
Yeah, I'll just go for a regular las pistol for now.
You got it. Okay, so 3 you need.
Influence roll. Here we go.
So you just need You could spend a wrath and re-roll and hope that you get a 6. What's your wealth?
1.
Yeah, so either I mean, you got 50% chance of getting another 1, and then you could spend your 1 wealth and acquire it. Or if you rolled a exalted icon, you've got enough with your influence roll, and you've already rolled an icon on your wrath dice, so there's no risk of losing the money. So nuts. Okay, so did you? Oh, Nikia, you can't spend enough wealth. All right, so unfortunately, nothing.
I have a question as
Yep.
I continue to ping around my old roll. So I looked up the wealth. It says your starting wealth is equal to your tier. It may be
2.
modified for your abilities and talents. So I think I was inaccurate about my 1 wealth. I think we all have at least 2.
Unless it was modified.
I guess, yeah. I guess it's possible. Modified by your abilities or talents. I mean, it makes it sound like it would be a positive modifier, but
Yeah. So, well, I think like if you've got 1 listed there, it would start at 0. So you've put 1 in there for some reason.
I mean, I guess it was 5 weeks ago, so I don't really remember.
So, all right then.
One
Yep.
question. I got 2 wrath die. Does that get us some
No,
glory?
because
I used them.
you would have to. So what you mean is exalted icons. You would have to shift one of those exalted icons in order to get extra glory.
Gotcha.
And that would left you
don't
only
get
3
it.
successes.
You have to turn it into glory because you've got.
Yeah,
spare.
like the thing is with the shifting is it removes it from the dice pool, and then that wouldn't give it, just because of the way your dice came out, it wasn't quite enough to get there. But you got the 1 from rolling the exalted icon on your wrath die, though. So you guys do have 1 glory right now.
Yep.
All right, so then ammo. I don't know if there is a separate thing here. I mean, you can only... Ammo is one thing I wasn't quite clear on, because it did say that you can only carry 3 ammo. So I don't know why you'd be... Here we are, acquiring ammo.
One 184,229.
Oh, grenades and missiles are acquired in the same way as ammo. So actually, Argarius, you could actually get a piece of gear as well.
Yeah, I just didn't see anything that I.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You receive a number of grenades or missiles equal to 5 minus their rarity. What was the rarity of your grenades?
Common.
The rarity modifier would be 0. So you got 5 grenades.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, that's decent. Which one's the quantity that we have?
Oh, hold on. So you can carry a max of 3 ammo or a number of ammo equal to half your strength, whichever is higher. Anyone have a strength? Half your strength,
whereas
yeah.
I think that means 3 for us.
Oh, does it? Okay, so
I have
yeah.
a strength of 4. Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess like for grenades, do you guys want to try for some grenades then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where does we put down how many we have, Kev? Is there a...
It might be under just gear. You have to list it there.
Oh, you gotta list it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's fair. Frag grenade.
So anybody wish to acquire grenades? They're on page 220. 22. Yeah, 220.
Yeah. I'll try for frag grenades.
Frag
They're
grenades.
the common ones, yeah.
Yep, value 2 and they're common, so it's a DC 2 you're rolling against. You want to wrath that?
Like reroll
Yep.
and take them home.
So you have to spend 1 wealth in order to make that a success. Do you want to do that?
Sure, why not?
Okay. You have 5 frag grenades. Lucionis, do you want to carry any grenades? What could
Couldn't we
possibly
only
go
carry
wrong?
3?
5. Oh no, the regular ammo you can carry 3. The grenades don't count towards that.
Just
Oh, okay.
just something for people in future gun types. You can get requisition a bandolier, for example, which means you can carry 2 extra ammo,
Oh, very cool.
and that's a common rarity.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's great.
Remember those Kraken rounds you guys like so much? Rarity value 6, very rare, but you can get them. Lucianus, do you want to pick up any grenades as well?
Sure. I
Okay.
guess so. Yeah.
So what kind of grenade? It was 220. Where the grenades are.
All right.
Frag
Anybody
grenades
wants-
would be a difficulty of 2. Frag grenades would be a difficulty of 5.
I'll go frag.
Frag, you got it. So 2 you're rolling against.
Okay.
Yeah. If anyone ever asks you if you want a grenade, the answer is always yes.
You could wrath that without fear of a 1 on the wrath die. Do you want to do that? Or you spend 1 wealth?
I guess I will spend a wrath.
So wrath, you got it. Okay, reroll.
Okay.
Nice. So here actually is an example where you could shift that into glory.
Sure.
Because you only needed 2.
Yeah. What would be the reason I would not?
In this case, there probably isn't one, because the other
Right.
things you could do to get extra benefit from the test don't really apply here.
Sounds good.
Do you want to shift that then?
I do.
Do you guys have 2 glory now?
Nice.
Hey. And then Sister Severina. I think you're the only other one.
Yeah, I think I'll try for the grenade then.
Frag grenades, okay.
And I
There you
get
go.
enough.
Yep, you do.
So how many grenades do we get
5.
with that? 5.
Because
we do get 5.
it's 5 minus the modifier for the rarity. In this case, the rarity is common, so it's plus 0. So you get 5. All right. You guys are equipped, and you have your gear.
How many? Was it a 1 grenade? Did you get
5 grenades.
5. Sorry. Oh, 5 every time. Okay.
Well, no, it's 5 minus the rarity modifier,
Okay.
and
So if
then
you have a more rare, then you get fewer.
yeah,
This was common, so
exactly, which is why you're getting 5, because common is a 0 dice modifier.
sweet.
Okay.
How do you put in blast 6 and what's the skill attribute?
Blast 6 would be under the what do you call it, traits? Where you hover over that button,
Right.
and I think it's ballistic skill, isn't it?
Ballistics agility.
I think so, yeah.
Makes sense. You're throwing. You got to be accurate with your throw.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys have requisitioned a ton of explosives.
Yeah.
What was the other gear you guys picked up?
Combi tool.
Right.
Salvo, anti-range.
So is there nothing else you want to snag, Argarius?
I mean, not that I understand that I would use. I don't know.
What about a stim? Cocktail of high-tech combat drugs. It can be used as part of a Medicaid test to restore 1d3 plus 3 shock.
I do have 3 of those.
Oh, there you go.
It came with my. I mean, I guess I could roll for more. I don't know or how that works.
Good. Yeah.
Wouldn't hurt, I guess. If I'm allowed
load
to
up.
roll, yeah.
It's load up.
So that would be a difficulty 4. And I think, do you have scum as one of your
No.
Keywords, no?
Imperium and Adeptus Ministarum.
Okay, so just the one. So the difficulty 4.
Yeah, so I can't really do that. I only have influence of 2.
No, you could, because you could roll 2 exalted icons.
Oh.
Okay. You've got 1 wealth, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, 1 wealth. Yeah.
1 wealth. Okay, so yeah, then nada.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So then I guess you guys have your gear. What are you guys? I guess you're just departing then, eh?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Get to the chopper.
Any last words to one another?
That sounds very final.
Very, very final. It is also 10 o'clock my time, or just before it. Everyone gets a point of wrath.
No, I think I was just checking out. I was trying to find what the keyword explosive does. If I seem to remember, that's the reason why you may not want frag grenades. I seem to remember it means that you can go boom yourself.
Oh, like if someone shoots you while you're holding.
Yeah, but I can't find
You can't find the keyword,
what the
or
keyword means. So,
is
since I can't find it, it obviously does nothing bad. So there we go.
that sounds about right. Okay, war gear. You piqued my interest with might blow up a character.
Because it's not a weapons trait.
You know what it might be is it might interact with various talents. Various talents might have a thing where
Yeah, that's right.
it interacts. So that is one of the ways that some of the talents work. All right. So then, guys, you are on your way to the snake stack. So it has been probably another few days of travel. You've managed to get your gear. You are brought to the orbit of Tribdion. And then you are brought down to the hive itself. And you guys are encountering what is one of our favorite things to encounter in pre-made adventures, guys. That would be block text.
Yes.
The snake stack looms below you, a reeking maw swallowing your Valkyrie whole. It winds its way into Tertium Hive as if dug by a drunken ogrin. Improvised pipes, electricity cables, and maintenance gangways crisscross its immense volume. Crusted slime covers every surface, and openings into the Tertium Hive at irregular intervals, subsidiary ventilation shafts, service hatches, and what looks like great metal wounds from ancient accidents. The Valkyrie's floodlights cast a spider web of shadows, and it's no wonder that the last team ran afoul of an obstacle further down in the stack. Then, the elevator comes into view. An immense, hawk-marked metal platform stretching into the darkness, illuminated only by dim lights at uneven intervals. You are unfortunately being set down roughly 200 meters away from the elevator itself, and it may involve some inventive exploration and engineering to gain access. You've barely set foot on the top deck. When the Valkyrie's engines whine and it takes off, it looks like it's up to you now, but where's that weird whirring noise coming from? So guys, let me bring everyone over. I think is here. Yeah, let's use this. So, as you are setting down in here, you can picture there is 150 to 200 meters of irregularly lit superstructure you're going to have to make your way through before you reach the elevator itself. And you may have in mind something like a passenger elevator that you would use to, or a lift, like perhaps what you use to get around the recommitment. This is 40K. So even elevators are built to a unreasonably large scale. The elevator we're talking about is more a matter of like a level of a large building or mall that will move its way up and down the miles from here down into the subsurface. The freight elevator is several hundred meters wide. So to gain access to this, you will need to reach the superstructure, make your way up, be lowered down the hundreds of meters into where the actual surface is, and then locate the control unit to move the lift down into the hive. But again, did someone mention skittering?
What's that noise, Kev?
Almost as soon as the tail lights disappear, but while still in view, you can hear screeches from up in the superstructure. And there are four of the biological signals that were previously mentioned.
Friendly, welcoming, and very harmless.
100%. Do I have these set correctly? Good.
Razor sharp teeth and acid for blood.
Yeah. Let's see. I had to exercise restraint and not use Tyranids yet again in one of these things. So I did find an adventure where it wasn't going to be Gene Stealers or Tyranids or whatever, which was a bit of a struggle because the source book that they've got for Space Marine 2 is pretty fucking cool. Okay. This is which of you has the highest passive, it's not called passive perception, but I can't remember what the stat is. There's a stat that's like a...
Passive awareness?
Passive awareness, yeah. Which of you has the highest passive awareness?
I have a 2.
Where do you see that, Dave?
It's under mental social traits under the attributes tab.
Yeah.
So your attributes on the left, mental social traits on the right. It's right above influence and wealth.
Oh,
It's
there,
2
yeah.
as well.
2, yeah. Hey, Kev.
Yep.
My character relies a little bit on stealth, and when I was reading about stealth, it's like you roll, if you want to be stealthy at the start of the scene, you roll like your stealth number.
Yeah, and compare it to their passive awareness?
Yeah, to like set your...
Yeah, go ahead. I will give them a bonus just because you're being delivered by a giant glowing thing, but it doesn't mean it's impossible.
Oh, wait, sorry. It says you make a stealth test as a combat action.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
I thought it was at the start of the scene, but it's you have to take a combat action and then you make the test.
Got it.
And then that's your stealth score. And then if they try to spot you, that's what they roll against.
So as you guys sort of stepped out of the Valkyrie, it zooms off. You're staggering around. Lucionis, you're the one who is the most kind of aware and perhaps the one most conscious of that screeching sound. And Lucionis, you are the one who first spies the source of those sounds. And you are the one who gets a clear view of what awaits you in the darkness. About 48 meters in front of you, between you and where the elevator is, 4 of these things drop down. They are about the size of a adult human, so a little smaller than Astartes. You might actually be a little bit bigger than them, Sister Severina. But we are in combat, guys. So who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm not saying anything, and I'm the long range guy. So I'm just kind of like, do we have to like draw our weapons?
I'm assuming all of you have your weapons ready, whether it's a weapon or your staff or whatever the fuck. You guys knew what to expect here.
Yeah. Okay.
So feel free to.
Then I'm just going to aim and shoot at one of these things.
Okay.
I'm not going to do a called shot or anything.
Okay.
Or do I have to? Actually,
If you're aiming, remember, you can aim as long as you're not moving on your
Yeah.
round.
I'm not going to move, so
Okay.
I'll aim. But you know what? Maybe I will do a called shot. It makes it harder to hit them, right? But
It does, yeah.
sure, let's do that. Aim and called shot, but I don't have to go for something small.
They're a little squirrely, but let's see how. You also got Wrath, right? So you could reroll.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? And Called Shot, it has like listed suggestions on there, but please feel free to add narrative flourish to it. It's really just a mechanical modifier.
Right. I'll just go medium for the
So 2?
1d penalty.
A 1d, okay?
So I get 1 bonus attack die from aiming and 1 for the sniper rifle. So
you got it. And then what's the range? It's 48 squares away. So they say the ranges in this are intentionally abstract. So we'll just, if they list it and they say in the game, it's squares or feet or meters, whatever the fuck you choose to use as your thing. So we'll just say squares.
okay, 18.
18 is your range. Okay, so what is 48 for you then?
There was 3 numbers in the book. I'm just pulling it up.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Long last is 18, 36, 54. So it'd be
50
medium range?
It'd be medium range, yeah. Which is, I don't know, +1? Trying to find, I don't see it on the GM screen here. James, you remember how range works? Is it
yep,
+1, +2?
Yeah, let's have a.
Ranges.
I actually got a 3-page cheat sheet, guys, that I'll add as a PDF for next time.
Cool.
I added the wrong one. I thought I'd add a big one that had a bunch of situational modifiers, and it's like had 10 pages long, and it's just far too.
Sorry, bear with me. I've got the thing open. Yeah, it's not on the.
No, it's on the GM screen. So I'm just looking.
184.
Here we go. Range attacks. Let's see here.
+1 at short. And
So if they're short range, you get +1 to your ballistic test. If it's a
Beyond
short range, I think
medium.
it's
yeah, if it's beyond medium, they get +2 defense.
okay.
So
Well, it's-
medium
it's-
is nothing?
So actually, medium range is fine.
Yeah, that's
then.
fine. Okay.
So medium range is no modifier. That's cool.
Okay.
It's a weird way of them phrasing it. Like it's +1 in short range, no modifier in medium range, and +2 defense at long range. If it's beyond long range, then you can't hit them. So this is beyond your medium range, though, right?
My medium range starts at 36 and long starts at 54.
So it'd be 26. So long doesn't start at 24. If it's beyond your long range, you can't hit them.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
short is up to 18.
Yeah, think of they're not
Medium
like
is 19 to 36. and
exactly. So
Okay.
so this will be +2 to their defense. So your call shot would be
2
Potentially
extra damage
tricky.
dice, or
Yeah.
2 extra attack dice.
Okay, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
Okay, because you needed. They have a 3 plus 2 for the range. You needed 5, 6 with your called shot, and you hit with 1 extra.
Cool.
Okay.
So I get 2 damage dice for the called shot and 1 for the sniper rifle, and that's ×2 because of my power, so 6.
Wait, hold on. What? Times your power? What are you talking about?
No, my dead shot power. When you take the aim and called shot, you double the bonus ED.
Double the bonus ED.
Right.
Oh,
So I get-
from the call shot. Yes, of course. So that's, you've got plus
It doesn't say
2.
specifically from the called shot. It just says you double your bonus ED.
Ah.
Because using a sniper rifle, it gives me a plus ED as well. Is that
No,
not included?
I get that most of the weapons have some kind of ED in there. Let's just double check. I want, because you
Yeah, I
get
can
bonus.
check it out.
The way I read it, Dave, when you were referencing it earlier, was that it doubles the bonus you get from your called shot.
Your sniper one. It doesn't.
Okay.
It doubles your sniper one, doesn't it?
That's what I thought. Yeah, let me just.
So if you're sniper one, you get an extra. Because you got it listed.
Yeah,
up there.
you double the bonus ED you receive. And it's the double you get from called shot. That's why you're getting 2 dice from your called shot instead of 1. Normally it's only 1 with a called shot.
Sorry, getting 2 dice from called shot.
So normally, if you didn't have that ability, a called shot 1DN gives you 1 extra dice, 1 extra ED. A called shot 2 gives you 2 extra ED. With your ability, you get double that.
Okay.
So the reason that you're getting 2 is because you double the 1 that you would normally get. Normally, when you make a call shot, the ED you get is equal to whatever the modifier is to your difficulty number.
Okay, yeah. So I'm getting double that, so that's 2.
2, plus you said 1 from the sniper rifle as well,
Correct.
plus whatever the other ED. So whatever ED you get that's already on there, put this as bonus ED.
Right.
Okay, so you got 3 bonus ED, and then go ahead and roll damage. Oh, what are these things? What's the resistance? The resilience.
So damage is 10 plus. And then-
Ooh, and you rolled nothing. No extra damage. You could spend glory to add to damage on a 1-for-1, but 10, I'll tell you what that gets you.
Boom.
Okay. So 1 shot and one of these things hisses is not quite down.
Okay.
I don't think, because it's not a test, I don't think Wrath can re-roll damage dice.
Wrath says reroll every dice showing
Yeah, on a
on
single test.
So and the test is like the attack action.
Yeah, the test is the attack action. It's not the, I don't think you're like a damage roll isn't damage test. So, all right. So you have gone and blasted one of these things. It is going to spend its action, so it's 48 away. One of the other ones is going to start charging. So it is 24 away now. Who of you would like to go next?
I guess I will run forward, so I'll run forward 18. I'll do a sprint.
Okay. Then one of these things will go, so it'll close in on you by another 24. So you guys are, you and this thing, Sister Severina, would be 6 away from one another. So I'll put a little distance between you. Who would like to go next? Lucionius or Argarius?
I think Sean's muted.
He is muted.
He wants to toast Mo again.
Oh,
Timo.
Lucinius appears to have lost his voice.
It's in the warp. You got to go find it.
Go ahead, Argurius, if you've got this handled.
yeah, sure. So I'll move up.
If sprint is 3, then this thing will be engaged with Sister Severina now, and this thing will be 12 away from you guys. Because they actually move much faster than I thought. So, Argarius, what do you think?
So can I attempt to use a combat action to like move into the darkness or move through the darkness?
Absolutely,
in this
yeah.
Area? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So that's when I make a stealth roll.
Yep. You guys got this.
Well, yeah, it's just that if I attack from the shadows, that's how I get my bonus to my damage.
Yep. No, it makes sense.
Stealth. Here it is. The first one is roll, right? Yep.
Whoa. 6, and you got 2 exalted icons. So, yeah, that's huge.
That is huge.
I can tell you could probably safely shift one of those exalted icons, leave 4 successes, and still be confident that these things could not find you.
Yeah, why don't we do that? So that moves 1 to glory. Then.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Oops.
Ooh.
We got 6 boys.
There you go. All right, 3. Then one of these things will go as well. Let's go with the one that's not injured. He's going to go last. So they are 12 away from you. Lucionius. I think I'm continuously putting an extra I into your name. It's Lucionus, not Lucionius. Sorry about that.
You know, they used to tease me at the Telepathica too.
We're just going to start calling you aluminium from now on.
There you go. Tell me the ranges again, Kevin, because it affects my powers.
Some of them are the ones that are like mid-range are 12 squares away. The one that is engaged with Sister Severina is 18 squares away, and the one because she's run forward, and then the other one is 48 squares away.
Okay, I am going to. I'll cast Smite. We'll try We'll try it out here.
What's the range of Smite?
Smite is 35.
Okay.
And it is a multi-target situation, so we'll get into that. But there's I think you pick one and you have a normal roll, and it gets harder the more targets you want to include.
Okay. So you've got up to 3 targets that are in range right now.
Yeah.
So how many would you like to see here?
Let me bring that up. Yeah, let me find that.
Is Smite a... Oh, no, it's here we go. It's one of the ones universal. Yeah. All right.
It's right. Oh, here we go. Multi-target is on 266 upper right. How a multi-target power is... this specifies whether the psyker may use the psyker power to target multiple targets.
Yeah. Okay.
You can see it there, upper right.
Okay. So it's actually, honestly, it's like the multi-attack.
Yeah, it's a multi-attack. Yeah.
Only one is made. So, one check is made succeeding against all or failing. So how many are you targeting? You've up to 3 you could.
Right, but it makes it harder to hit any of them, right? The harder, the more.
Exactly. It's one single test. So the difficulty of Smite is the target's defense, which would be a 3. So it would be 3 against 1 target, 5 against 2, and 7 against 3.
I don't really have a good feel for the whole thing. Let's just go for 2 and see what happens.
Okay. What's a 5? So then what level are you going at?
Oh, that's right.
Controlled. The difficulty with Unbound and Transcendent is as soon as you go there, the rest of the scene has to be in that scale.
Right.
Unbound is +1 Wrath dice.
As I get my feet under me, we'll stick with bound. We'll stick with bound for now.
You got it. Then you should be able to roll whatever the power is. It's just with when you do have glory accessible, if you want to add extra dice.
Ooh, we have 2, right? Yeah,
three.
It's on the
3 glory
symbol. 3. That's right.
Yeah.
And is it 1 for 1? It's
1 for 1. That's right.
It's a multi-target attack. I'm going to use 1.
Okay.
Good.
So 1 glory, you'll get 1 bonus dice then, and then whenever you're ready, click on Smite.
1 bonus die. Okay. Here we go. There we go. That's
Very
what I'm
nice.
talking about.
All right.
What was I thinking? 2 targets.
You are currently, you needed 5 in order to get there. You have 4 exalted icons, which I think can be used for potency. Each effect requires a set number of shifts. You could inflict a mortal wound, +1 mortal wound, which would get right through resilience for 3 potency. You could shift 3 and still succeed.
That sounds good.
Okay. Then the damage. Oh, here we go. If successful, the target suffers 1d3 mortal wounds. So remember there's that D3 that's under your combat tab.
Okay.
Click on that, and we'll add +1 to the result. Did you target the one that's engaged with Sister Severina, or the 2 that are kind of running in?
Probably the ones that are running in.
You got it.
There's a D3 under Smite, under all the powers, too.
Oh, great. Yeah,
There's
you
a
can roll
D3.
that then.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure. I'm reading the little help thing to add a modifier to the roll. Roll modifier. I think we're okay here. Roll modifier. I have 1 in there. I don't know why I would have that. I'm going to take that out and roll it for the D3. There it is.
Okay, so 3. All right, what does your smite look like?
Let's see. I think it is. There's like little. It's like dust, little sparkly dust that goes from my brain and goes rifling out to like both individuals.
Okay.
And my face gets a little weird.
Awesome. So a mortal wound goes right through the resilience. That is why that is beneficial. All right, so you smite those 2, Lucionus, and then it is the last one's turn. It likewise closes in. End of the turn, top of the round. Which of you guys wishes to go first? Just kidding. I'm spending 1 smite to go first. All right. Let's make Mr. Sniper. Do we start with you? Yeah, that was the injured one. So it's come skittering in. And it is now at 12. So it is going to hurl a corrosive slime gob at you. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Now, are there any reactions that you can do, Xavier, to try and increase your defenses? Let's see. I don't. I'm looking at the quick reference guide on 174, 175. Yeah, I don't think he can do anything. So, Xavier, you are tagged. It's only 1 extra dice. So you take 8 points of damage. Now remember, roll your soak right away. It's not called soak, it's called determination, but it's... And Xavier, this is not armor piercing, so the full 8... Or hold up. You know what? Did I say 8 damage?
Yeah.
None of it gets through your armor.
That's why they equip us with these carapace armor.
Yeah. Could you
It's
roll us a
impressive.
D6, please? Xavier, you can use the one on the combat tab if you like.
For like determination or
Just a D6, please. Did I say that your armor has a resilience? Whatever your armor's resilience is, please reduce it by 1 because of the corrosive slime that is eating away at it. Which of you would like to go?
You don't mind? I will, since it's right in front of me. Let's
Yeah, go for it.
remove this thing. With the chain sword.
Okay. Oh, please
So
do.
let's-
So defense is a 3 as it's... Oh, just, I mean, it's a hit. Hit's a hit.
A hit's a hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let us
Go ahead.
now go and do a little bit of.
Damage here. 5. The chainsword has AP 0?
Yeah, let me double check. That does seem odd.
That does seem... I mean, maybe it's just an ungodly amount of damage, but... Okay, there's...
Chainsword. AP 0, yeah.
Well, that's weird. But on the upside, you know what you do get?
brutal damage.
The sound effect of it. So
Yep.
that is 15 damage. Please tell me what it looks like as you carve this one down.
Yeah, so it's down, slashing down through the collar, and I rip out the chainsword as it falls
Fabulous.
down onto the ground.
Which means,
Nearly
Lucianus,
bisected.
you are the one who gets to hear as that one goes down. 2 more are skittering at the top of where your entrance is that are about to join the combat.
There's more coming.
So one of you, Sister Sabrina has gone. Yukil could move, I guess. I can't remember if you can move after an action in this game. Let's say you
No,
can.
I
I'll
don't
look it
know.
up between.
Yeah, it looks.
Okay.
So
So these things, and you can see there's probably more. If you guys are going to get to the elevator, you're going to want to do so before these things fully bring themselves in here.
I guess I will try and make sure I get in the way of Lucianus's one.
Love it. Okay. So it's actually run past you. Come to think of it, so if you want to spend 6, you could get your move is a 6, I believe.
Yeah.
You
I'm
could
a
run up
six.
and run into be engaged with this one then.
Yeah, I'll run into engage with this guy.
You got it. Okay. So then why don't I go with that one to try and let's see here. It'll try and bite you, I guess. Oh no, it'll use its hooked talons. Oh, boy.
Now, because I've got my chainsword out,
Yep.
my defense is 4.
Fucking awesome. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no exalted icons, but I do hit. That is 2 ED. 9 points of damage. It doesn't get through your armor.
Nope.
Right? So, yeah. Or your resilience. So it's hacking away at you. Does not manage to get through, but it didn't use its spittle on you. Who wants to go next? Argarius, Xavier, Lucionius?
Agarius, you haven't really.
Yeah, okay, sure. You want me to do something?
Yeah. Appear from the
In there.
shadows and destroy something.
Okay. How far away though is Sister Sabrina already?
Sister Sabrina is now 12 meters in, or 12 squares in from wherever
we
you guys
started?
were dropped. Yeah.
Okay. Can I move and attack? Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'll move in on the one that she's engaged with and
Okay.
step out of the darkness.
Love it.
and attempt to hit it with my Death Blade.
Love it. Now, I think, is there a bonus you get from attacking from surprise?
Yes, you strike from the shadows using the element of surprise to take down your foes in one fell swoop. When you have a stealth score, so I have a stealth score of 4.
Yeah.
And you attack an enemy that is unaware of you, you may add your stealth score as ED.
Extra damage. Wow.
In addition to the bonuses received from a surprise attack.
Oh, and a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Let's see, it'll be. Here he is. Okay.
That's page 182.
182
is surprise attack.
2 bonus dice and 2 ED. So you get 2 bonus dice on your attack, Arcarius.
Okay, so plus bonus dice. Where do you add those?
It should be
ABD? Is that what that
You've
is?
got ABD here.
Yeah, okay, so 2 ABD. And then roll the attack.
Ooh!
Whoa, very nice.
Wow.
That looks like a glory from the 6 on the wrath die.
Yep.
And Death Cult Power Blade. It's fucking badass. All right, so the damage. Hold on. First off, you've got 9, so you have 6 in excess right now. You could shift the exalted icons to do additional damage. Every one of those gives you +1 ED.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay, so then you could shift. God, 3 of them?
3 of them.
Rhythm. So you'll
Fuck me. So you're rolling 3 ED just from that. You get double the bonus. Or you get the
I get
surprise.
4 extra ED from my stealth, so I get +7 ED. For
and 2 for a surprise attack.
Yeah, so plus 9
9.
ED.
Okay, so is there a place to put that without messing up my normal ED? For my
On the far
weapon?
right hand side.
Far
DBD.
right hand. Oh,
This is-
DBD. Okay,
Yeah.
so wait, 11? Is that correct?
9 you should
No,
have.
3, 9. Oh yeah, 9 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see how you do. Holy shit. So 19 with AP2. Yeah, so they have 5, takes 14 points of damage. What does it look like as you suddenly come out of the shadows and shred this thing with your power
Yeah,
blade?
just shred it. And I think he just looks at Sister Sabrina and says, I think we should get on the elevator.
Lucionus, sorry, I did it again. You would agree because when that one goes down, 2 more. There's 4 of them that are all skittering down.
And these are at 12 meters, did you say?
They
Is
are
that
12 meters away, 12 squares away, yeah, currently.
Is there, so I would like to...
Hold on, what's that?
Matt,
Kev, get him closer. No problem, Lucionis, because actually I get to go before you do. Unless you guys are spending glory. You want to spend a point of glory and go now?
And quick question: we got a point of glory, didn't we? Out of that,
You
attack
did
as
out of
well?
that, yeah, out of his attack roll.
So
Yeah.
that's we're back up to 3.
Actually, you don't have to mark it. I would like to use that glory.
Well, I noticed there's somebody who's profligate with the use of.
They called me a glory vacuum back at the Astra Telepathica. I will concede to you now.
Sean, this is a family program. I don't want to hear about your glory vacuum.
Yeah, that you just got demonetized. But I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. So, I would, if I would like to endeavor to see if I can capture these 2 fine vermin
Yep.
in my wall of flame that I'm going to try to put across. Put across here. Like try to block.
Yeah, let
the
me.
way.
What page
and
is the
manifest it
power?
on top of these 2, if possible.
Yeah, I think I was going to see how long the wall is because they are sort of spread out. But let's see here.
It's 3 meters wide and
3
20
miles
meters
wide.
long.
Jesus Christ. Pyromancer, here we go. 20 squares long. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You can get both of them.
Nice. And I'm going to try to get them and to block the rest. That's the general gist. if
Yeah,
possible.
sure. So you're going to move first, I suppose, right?
Yes. To,
Okay.
Wherever is best, most.
Oh, but the thing is, remember, they're in front of you. It's the other ones, they're behind you.
Oh, they're coming in from two different directions?
Yep. The two in front of you are the ones that are between you and the elevator. The ones that are coming in afterwards, they are behind you. They'll be chasing you in. Kev, is this just an excuse to use the mob rules? A little bit, guys.
How far away are they approximately?
They are probably 36, I want to say. So like a dash away from getting you.
36. Yeah, I can't quite make that up. Let's see. I guess I will. Well, then I will just block. I will just block their way. I will just block.
Right, create a firewall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't get it to them, but I will put it in. In between.
Sure. Yeah. So, what's the difficulty of it? Is a 7.
That's a 7. Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing it restrained again?
Yes, we're going to stay with bound at this time.
You got it.
That's a good. It's good you're asking me. It's
go ahead.
Before I get in the habit.
Got to get in the temptation, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here we go.
Do you have 11? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess is your dice pool that big?
Well, I have 6 willpower and 4 psychic masteries. So
yeah, that you do then. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you're one off. You want to wrath that?
I do. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Everyone gets 1 point of wrath, by the way.
Oh yeah.
In the last half hour.
Reroll. Here we go.
There's your 7. There's your 7. Love it.
There it is.
What does it look like as you bring this thing into existence?
Yeah, I raise my arms and it sort of a weird surrealness, and it just becomes flame on the way, and pretty it's pretty dramatic. 3 meters wide, 20 meters long, 10 meters high. That's a big wall.
That's a big wall. Yeah. So I think so we'll cost you 2 to maintain it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So then it's my turn. Let's go.
Can I use a glory?
I think you can only do it once, but let me double check that though. I don't want to rob you of the opportunity.
Before I use them all, Xavier, you want to get in there?
Well, it's not that before you use them all. It's before they get in on me.
No, I'm just kidding.
I
know.
Lucianus is that guy who takes all the honeydew on the breakfast tray.
Right.
Come on, man.
I'm all about the.
I say that because that was me. I would when we would have to show up for like our morning whatever things when I was an articling student.
Yeah.
All the honeydew is mine.
Right.
Okay. Glory. Where is it here?
I also have a question though.
Yep.
Do you mutate in this game, Sean?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Oh, do I? I mean, not as far as you know. I mean,
right. Jeff's asking, not
I
not
think,
Argarius.
I want to say it's in the game.
There is definitely a possibility of that. Yeah. Okay, so glory. Here we go. Spending glory. You can seize the initiative during combat. See page 177. Go. This can be done once before the threats take their turn, so it's like draw steal. Okay. So it does seem like Dave was very concerned about being mauled. So it really feels like I know we're outside of October, but I got to reward fears here. So one of these things comes racing up to you, Xavier. And not its first attack, though. So doesn't get a bonus here. I forgot to roll. You know what, Xavier? You keep him off of you. Isn't able to hit you. Who's going next?
Because my armor's already corroded.
Yeah. You are going into a hive city, though, so like there's an opportunity to meet all sorts of reprobates within here and potentially re-equip or repair stuff. So, but who's going first? Argarius, Xavier, and yeah, those two, you two, are the last to go.
Didn't I go already?
Yeah, Argarius attacked.
Argarius gone. Yeah, oh, then Xavier, you're the last one to go.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping to beat these guys and hit them with a grenade before they got close. But I am. Can I withdraw? I was looking for a defensive maneuver, but I haven't seen it.
There are defensive maneuvers.
Full defense.
Yeah, because if you can attack with your weapon at +2 defense. You can use a pistol as well and not take that penalty. But let's see here. So a simple action is like drawing or readying a weapon. So you could draw your pistol if you want to shoot with that. Did you get your laser pistol? Oh no, you didn't get the laser pistol, did you?
No.
So for movement, I don't remember if there's an attack of opportunity in this. Let's see here. Charge. Oh, fall back. You can use your combat action to fall back from close combat with any number of threats. You may then use your movement without suffering reflexive attacks. Okay, there are attacks of opportunity.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so that'll be... You got it. This is one of the cool things with you guys choosing who goes first. You could then go before this thing could close in, right? Unless I spend Malice. Or Ruin. I keep calling it Malice for some reason. All right, then I've got one more guy to go. Argarius, let's go on you. This thing comes running in. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Argarius, I got 3, so I just barely hit you. And it is 2
Okay,
ED.
so wait, this is when I can do my defensive thing, right?
Oh,
or
what you
that's
got?
only when I take damage?
What defensive? Oh, the soaking. Yeah, you roll that. The determination.
But I have a power that lets me. Oh, it just lets me use agility instead of toughness for my determination.
Oh, nice. Do we make that adjustment?
Uh,
How much more is your agility than your toughness?
it's 1 better.
1 better. Okay. Is
there a determination button?
There is under combat.
On the right side, under rolls.
Yeah. Is your toughness a 3?
Yeah.
So then add the determination modifier, put +1. So assuming your agility is a 4, right?
Yeah, that's right. Where's determinate?
To the right of it, determ mod.
I don't see it.
So your determination is under health.
Oh, health.
Oh.
Under health, there's shock, wounds, determination.
Yeah.
So determination mod is +1. Then go ahead and roll your determination. You have resilience 6. And I did 10 points of damage. So it would be 4 you would take, all of which is shock.
And I rolled a 4 on my determination.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So all the 4, all of that would be converted over to shock.
Oh, that's how it works? Okay.
Yeah. So you take 4 shock.
And that is
The blue bar.
current.
Yep. And you can spend I think it's a wrath. No, is it wrath or glory you spend to regain?
I think that was a wrath spent.
Okay. But yeah, you can spend it's an action though to regain that shock.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that when we're riding the elevator.
Yeah. So that's the end of the round, guys. Top of the round. Who would like to go? Oh, wait, these fellas. They all appeared this round. They're not going to be able to move. So it'll be round 3, guys. Who was going first? Unless I spend ruin.
Sounds
Xavier, was that a? Did you want to go?
Yeah.
No.
All I'm going to do then is move because I need to move away again.
It hasn't engaged with you yet.
Let's back to the elevator.
Right, because you use your turn to move 6 away from it. You're starting your turn 6 feet away, or 6 squares away.
Right. Sorry, I didn't see the gap between.
That was my fault.
Shit, I'm going to aim and shoot.
Okay. So you're standing still. This is in short range. You get +1 bonus dice to your attack. Plus whatever you get from aim, you get +1 from the aim and +1 from your sniper thing. So +3 bonus dice. Whenever you're ready, make your attack. So you carefully back away from this thing, bring that thing up. Whoa! You can safely shift that exalted icon and still hit.
Okay.
What do you want to do with it? Do you want to add it to damage, add it to glory?
I'll put it in damage just in case.
Okay. So you're going to have put one.
Actually, you know what? No, I'll put it into glory.
Okay. So 1 more glory. Then you're going to gain. You aimed, so it's another +2, and +1 from the sniper rifle. So +3 ED as the bonus on top of whatever your base is. And go ahead and roll whenever you're ready.
15.
Oof. All right, 15, then 8. And then Lucionius.
Make missed.
You can see on the inside of your firewall. 2 more are poking their way through the superstructure.
How do we get to the elevator? We're cut
Gregarious, this thing tries to hook you once again. Unless you guys are spending glory. Oh, you should have 4 glory. The glory button's gone.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Argarius, are you gonna
Let's see.
cut it off?
Maybe.
Spend the glory.
oh.
Spend the glory.
Yeah, okay, sure.
So what are you doing, Argarius?
What's that?
Are you doing it? Are you spending glory to go?
Yeah.
Okay, then, yep. What are you doing?
Attack this thing before it can attack me.
You got it.
So hold on, I need to just lower these. I don't get these bonuses. There we go. Oh, still a good roll.
Hey, that is still 5. So you could shift 2 of those if you like.
Let's shift them to damage because I don't get all that bonus.
Yep. So it'll be
Damage.
2 extra damage. 2 ED, and then go ahead and roll damage. Woo. All right, so 14 at -2 AP. What does it look like as you take this one down?
I think it's just, it bites into me, and you can see that he sees the blood that it's drawn, and it sort of almost like fuels him. And then after he cuts this thing down, he sort of wipes his blood across his, face, or I guess his face is kind of covered, probably across his helmet, the top of his helmet, and leaves this sort of his own blood streaked across the top of his helmet.
Incredible. Lucionius. Lucionus. Stop me if you've heard this one before. 2 more have pulled themselves out of the cover. Then,
so these are on the other side of the fire, right?
yep. And then these
And
ones
these
that
are
pull themselves out within the firewall, but they don't get to go this turn.
And they're on the same side as the other 4, right? As the
No,
firewall.
they're on your side of the wall.
Yeah, on that side of us, right? On that same side. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, like, you guys would have come in just inside the wall, so they're behind, but where you guys are heading towards the elevator, you've all moved forward a little bit at least. There's 4 of them that are trapped on the far side of the fire. Others have sort of poked their way through the superstructure to come in here. So they're inside the vicinity of your firewall.
And the path to the elevator is open at this point?
Path to the elevator is open right now. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So has everyone gone this turn?
No,
Or
I think
heroes?
I still
Two
have
of
to go.
us.
Don't I?
Yeah, I think you do. Like Sister Severina and Lucionus get to go still, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
accurate.
Now,
So
I will
make-
tell you, these things are now minions because we're starting to spawn so many of them. So I'm not going to change the bars because we're into our last couple of minutes here. But what it means is that it takes 1 hit to take them down. And remember, you got those salvo ratings? Your salvo ratings on your weapons add 1 if you use the your ammo. If you use a salvo, it's 1 extra hit per salvo rating.
So you've got a salvo rating of 4. You could hit 5.
You can hit 5 with a successful hit. Plus, each hit on top of that hits 1 more.
Okay.
So Sister Severina and Lucionus, who's going?
Sister, rank before beauty.
No, you go first.
Very good. Help me with the ranges one more time. How about the ranges, Kevin?
So these things are probably going to be, you only move 6 in, so they're probably about 12 squares away.
Okay. All right. I am going to, let's see.
If you're maintaining your wall, remember it's +2 to your target numbers.
Yep. I'm going to use smite. That seems reasonable against minions. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
And I'm going to try for 3.
Are you maintaining the firewall?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Okay, so then if you're trying for 3, that'll be +6 to so 11 would be your smite target number, right?
And I'll make it unbound. I'm going to get a little crazy.
Oh boy, here we go. This
Here
is
we
where it
go.
starts. So add +1 bonus wrath dice on that power, please.
Xavier, didn't you ask me when it gets dangerous where you should stand? I was just trying to check in on that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking you. Are you gonna have a code word or
it's a 3,
something?
it's a
Like I'm getting crazy, so fuzzy butt.
Oh, a safe word. We have a cell safe word I have to yell at.
So it's actually a target number is a 9.
Oh, wow. That's pretty rough. Let's see. What should I do? A 9. Let's give it a run. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
Absolutely.
Lucionus yells out, "Let's have some fun!" in a warpish, weird.
So make sure you got that 1 extra warp warp die in there.
Yeah, let's see.
Wrath die, wrath die.
Let's see. 1 die, 2. Is that a bonus dice? That's what
Should be
it's-
bonus wrath dice.
bonus wrath dice. Got it.
Okay. And then roll whenever you're ready. You should have no bonus dice in this as well.
Okay, good. Yep, 0. I reduced it. Very good. Okay.
Let's go.
Here we go. Oh, not good. Not good.
You could. You did roll a 6 on one of your wrath dice, so you do get 1 more point of glory. You could spend a wrath point and re-roll.
Do
Yeah,
it.
I'm definitely doing that.
Love
Yeah,
it.
you get 5 dice to reroll.
Kev, are you just fishing for a 1 on that other wrath die? Maybe.
There we go.
There you go, though. Look at that. Another
There
point
we
of glory, and that's still not enough, though.
Oh, I thought I needed
No, it
a
is.
9.
It is. It's a 9. It's a 9. Sorry, I'm cheating.
GM.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
All right. So you need not roll for how many that is, but you do. What does it look like as you just relax? Maintain your firewall, and you lash out with a smite, killing all 4 of these. Oh, there's 3 you hit, right?
There's screaming involved. I'm like, and then and their head. I think some would clutch their heads as sort of, it almost looks like flies, around their faces, and they their blood coming out, and they kind of tremor on the ground.
Yeah.
And I'm still like, ah.
So as that disappears and as the blood and viscera dissipates, six more push through the superstructure to replace the remaining ones. They are minions as well. or mobs as well.
And can I move after I do that? 6
You
meters?
can, yep.
I do.
Okay, so you're turning to stagger away. Sister Severina.
Let's run. Let's get.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's run. Then it is. Oh, what is the range of your firewall?
20 meters. Oh, that's true. Yeah,
So you would have been a minimum of 12 meters away. I'm assuming the fire. Well, let's say it's still in range right now, and that's where we'll end our session because we are out of time, and you guys are running for the elevator now. You can set your wrath back down to 2 guys, but let's keep your glory. I don't think glory resets between sessions. I don't know. Does it? Do you remember, James?
I think it probably does. Well, I guess we could check it before.
I mean, you're in combat right now. I'm going to say it's not going to. The wrath resetting, I'm fine with. You can keep your glory. You'll need it.
Keep your glory.
It'll be a shame to earn all those cool things, throughout the fight. So all of your wrath can be down to 2. I'm just going to check about advancement, because you guys have started your race into the snake stack and should be rewarded accordingly for that.
I will. It does say you and your party begin each session with 0 glory in your collective pool.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
First sentence.
It gives you somewhere to work towards, right? So doubly important. I figured out those advancement rules then.
Okay, so that's also good to know that like burning glory at the end of the session is worth it. Too.
Right.
Yeah, true. Okay. Right. So hold on here. While I'm looking for this, I will say I think each of you had one badass moment in that fight, in the hour that we spent in the actual snake stack. So
badassery.
Okay, advancement. Here we go. 146. All right. Here we go. Doesn't tell you how much experience you should get. Come on, game. Jeez Louise. Where are we here? Experience ascension, I think was what I was just looking at.
Looks like we need to change the starting XP value, which is intriguing.
You change so your rank increase every time you earn a total of 40x. Oh yeah, because you're. Wait, no. It's 100 XP over the course of one tier, and then you go up ranks every 40 to go to rank 2, and then 80 to go to rank 3, and then at 100 you increase tier. Okay.
Yeah, I see what you mean though, James.
You need to change your starting experience.
Yeah.
Which is a bit odd, but there you go.
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
What is the starting experience?
If you take a look, there's no fields. There's only a field for earning XP that's called starting XP. There's no other field for after starting XP. It's
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay, but
I guess that means you guys don't earn XP, right?
Yeah. So you get your starting that, you're done.
Yeah, you're good.
They don't expect you to make it to the next advancement.
Right.
Yeah.
It's grim dark universe.
It's grim,
Very, yeah. Pretty cool. I mean, in comparison to the capabilities, I mean, Imperial Maledictum, the characters were not slumps, but this definitely does feel like you guys are step up in terms of capabilities.
Yeah.
I mean, my Psyker ratings were what the archetype recommended. So I just took the, there's a fair amount of dice, but that's just what they said. So I just went with that.
Well, and the resistances are the numbers seem big, I think, because you're rolling a lot of dice for it. But the resistance, even for these things, is a 7. So the amount of damage is not.
Oh, that is quite a bit.
Enormous. Yeah.
So
it changes.
You actually make some damage rolls successfully.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, geez, how much? One of you did 19 with one of them. Oh, is there Sister Severina's thing?
Argarius is stabbed from behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or Gary.
And actually, that makes the mortal wounds a little more valuable too. Now that you mention that, because it ignores resilience.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up, guys. 'Cause I can't find an easy. These
No problem.
the C7 games. That is one shortcoming to them is that their advice on how much you should earn per session is a little like fucking Soulbound. It was impossible to find the reference for. Like, I ended up having to go to the internet to get some
We were
advice on it.
talking
But,
about that with Imperium Maledictum as well.
yeah. So
Whatever it was, 50 points per session or adventure.
like, I get you
Okay,
just
well,
want us to just use milestone. Just say that in your game, then it's fine. But don't have an XP fucking system if you don't really want us using it. And I guess you don't spend the X. Do you spend XP? You do, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then hold on, I'm gonna have to-
Can't. Yeah.
I'll take a look at that online after the session then. So then, guys, we are done our first session of Wrath and Glory. You've encountered the enemy, and they are vile and seemingly doubling in number every time you kill one. So definitely keep shooting. For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I will remind you this is our first time properly running Wrath and Glory since like 2 years ago. So if we did fuck up rules, and I'm certain we did, please be forgiving in your comments about how wrong we got things. In addition, there's a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server where all of us are active, and we have channels there dedicated to the many Warhammer games, 40K and otherwise, that we run on the channel. You are more than welcome to join us over there. There's also channels for most of the games and campaigns we run on the channel. Things like Find a Group, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You are more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. Like, Dave, I don't know, what kind of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPG might you find in the catalog at Noble Knight Games?
Should I like grab something I don't pull out every time?
Yeah, you grab whatever one you like. Whoa, yes, Fantasy
Nice.
Craft, you can, although it's not in stock right now. If they do not have something in stock that you're looking for, you can put it on a want list and they'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code MUSER10, all caps, all one word. It'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more through the website. That is good through the end of 2025. If you're listening to this after that, in the far, far future of 2026, be sure to check back to one of our more recent videos. We'll have the current discount code listed there. The last thing I will say is an enormous thank you to our Grimdark players. So, Jeffrey, Dave, James, and Sean, thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. You guys kick some serious ass. I am very sorry for what you're about to encounter, but I'm sure it'll grow character. That's what they say, right?
Happens.
No, but thank you very much, guys. This was a lot of fun. I think we do the work we put in at first to get to know the sheet and whatnot too. The combat felt like it ran very, very quickly. So I appreciate you guys learning your characters so well. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time to continue our run to the elevator. And I'm sure it'll be fine when you get there. You hit the button, you get on, it'll all be fine. Until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes in Tertium Hive are encountering. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
See ya.
Bye, mate.